Here we go. Four. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and.
Duke Ellington was always fond of saying, "We love you madly because you're here and listening to these great players." That was, of course, the classic tune, "Stomping at the Savoy." And you heard Roberto Gallegos on guitar, and Lance Phelps on trumpet, Tom Hall on alto saxophone, and we should mention Pete Bresciani playing lead trumpet back there. Laying it down. And every time I see Bob Kamel, our drummer, walk into a room, I always feel like, I'm in church or something, because I feel so relaxed. Our great drummer, Bob Kamel. This next tune that we're going to do is a it's funnier back there than over here. The next tune we're going to do will feature Mark MacArthur, our lead tenor player, sitting on the other end. I'm sitting here so I can talk to all of you. And this is an arrangement by John Fedchuk called Basso Rio. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Now, tune written for the Basie Band, Count Basie Band, by the iconic arranger who's not with us any longer, Sammy Nestico. Sammy wrote for all genres, it was almost like going to school. He write for a middle school stage band, and it would still swing, and the kids could learn how to phrase and articulate different things, and not too difficult. Then the high school senior band, and then college bands, and he wrote many arrangements also for vocalists, and so I hope you enjoy this. This is Have a Nice Day, it's called. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. it's a big question, in my mind, because obviously when work comes along, which for a great number of the people, and I'll let you figure out who they are in this band, they call and they say, well, I got this gig, that pays well on Wednesday, and I can't be here, So the enigma is that, they get these calls, and then I have to kind of fill in the blanks, make other calls, can you sub this week and everything. And doing this almost 2 years, like I said, I'm starting to wonder why my phone never rings and I get it. I mean, it's almost 2 years, nobody has had to sub for me. So I want you all to ruminate on that for a while, out there, and if you have any ideas or suggestions for me, please push them forward. Anyway, Have a Nice Day featured Dan Johnson on trumpet, and Icicle Later on piano. I know why she's always working. She's got a master's in jazz performance, but it's like going to the racetrack. Tom Pastor also ran. Okay, and then Luis Slivka on bass. Okay, now we're going to do a ballad featuring Greg Van Boven. Somebody in the band came up with a nickname for him because his playing is so elegant. So now his nickname is Baron Van Boven. And he deserves it. He plays so well. And he's going to do this beautiful flugelhorn solo. I am not going to count this off. I want him to have full autonomy. So we're going to, and plus I come in on one on this one. I have to be, I can't count and play. So here we go. Van Kenton, Formula SK32. I know the SK stands, that's his initials, and I think someone once told me that usually he had about 32 ounces of some alcoholic beverage before he took to the stage, but I don't want to pin him on that. He's not around to defend himself. So anyway, Formula SK32, and this will feature trombone solo by Giovanni. We'll talk about him a little bit more afterwards. So here we go. One, two, three, four, one. So that was a nice arrangement by Lenny Niehaus, and that was Giovanni Diaz Aguilar. You know, you get these young cats walking around with like 3 names like that. You know, maybe that's why my phone doesn't work. I should, like, you know, get a little bit hipper, you know, with all of this. Oh, well, it's just a perplexion. Okay, now we are going to feature, I mentioned her earlier, Etsuko Mader. And amazing, she's so inventive and creative. Her solos just knocks me out. And the fact that she, along with a few other of these people here, come and play with us is amazing. So Etsuko is going to play a tune called Komicar de Novo, and there's some rubato sections in here. It's just a beautiful piano feature. I know you're going to love it as much as we love listening to her. doesn't get any better. We're going to close out the first part of tonight's, this afternoon's concert with an Oliver Nelson tune that was very famous. It's just a great tune called Stolen Moments.
One, two, three.
Logan on trumpet, and Ed Scobell piano. I gotta do a shout out here to the low end of the band, David Hale on bass bone, and Max Marquis, because this tune calls for that real, solid bottom from. And remember the guy at the racetrack, also ran. I had a solo in there somewhere. So we're gonna take this break now, and stick around. You're really in for a treat. That album that they're selling out there, I have a copy. I bought a copy, and Paris Red is just amazing. We're gonna turn it up a couple notches. So it'll be a short break, guaranteed. I remember once I worked with a band. The band leader says, "All right, take 10." And when I say 10, I mean 15, not 20. So we'll be back shortly. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for staying. Like I mentioned a few moments ago, this is the title of Paris's new CD is Hot, and boy, talk about correct title for a new CD. This is Hot. I had just fun listening and playing along with some of these arrangements here. So I want to acknowledge, maybe he could stand up there, Rod Henley, my good friend. Rod, stand, just wave. Yeah. He told me he was standing. Okay, so, and without further ado, I'm going to let him count it off, and then you're going to be treated to the great Paris Red.
Here little early for me, singing wise in the afternoon. I'm used to singing late at night. Oh yes, this next song was done by, her name is Aubrey Logan, and she's a wonderful, wonderful trombonist and just musician and singer and writer, and I just love her material. So this next song is done, it's written by her, and I heard it the first time and fell in love with it. And we also share the same birthday. Nobody told me it'd be easy. Nobody told me everything would be just fine. I don't know where I went, I pulled those promises out of thin air. Or if there's such a thing as fate. I think about these things on airplanes. I'm never lonely till I'm cruising altitude. I don't need anybody when I've got my feet flat on the ground. Or when I got a night in town. I'm waking up with LAX, JFK, CDG, LGA, LHR, where are you? A flight delay at O'Hare, oh I could be anywhere. I don't care, where are you? I felt the same yesterday, 7,000 miles away. Everybody thinks I've changed, but what's strange is I'm okay. LAX, JFK, CDG, LDA, I'm on my way. I used to dream that I was falling. Now every night there is an infinite ascent. How can you go where there's no streets, no maps, no roads? I've been here, and it's too late to disappear. I gotta be LAX, JFK, CDG, LGA, LHR, where are you? A flight delay at O'Hare, oh I could be anywhere. I don't care, where are you? I felt the same yesterday, 7,000 miles away. Everybody thinks I've changed, but what's strange is I'm okay. JFK, CDG, LGA, I'm on my way to somewhere. You know that part when they leave you. I hate that part. I hate that part. But it's coming back. I know it. I just know it. A chain is still a chain, even when there's no one sitting there. But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home when there's no one there to hold you tight and no one there you can kiss goodnight. A room is still a room, even when there's nothing there but room. But a room is not a house, and a house is not a home when the two of us are far apart, and one of us has a broken heart. Now and then I call your name, and suddenly your face appears, but it's just a crazy game. When it ends in tears. Darling, have a heart. Don't let one mistake keep us apart. I know back, so. Oh, yeah, well, we do have CDs, so if you'd like to purchase one, you can. And yeah, and also I'd like to thank Tom Pastor for having me here, and yeah, it's great. Thank you so much.
I've got about 1,000 CDs left up there in the front.
Oh yeah, that part. If you want to get up and dance, you can.
photo, and we can't get too much lighting on it. But I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're so talented, and you agreed to come here and sing with us. I was talking to Ron has a studio. His father had a studio, recording studio, and he has a studio. He gets all this really great music out of that, and that's where your album was recorded. So he overheard, some of the things I said in the first set. My phone never rang. He said, well, maybe that could change if you do a CD. I said, you think so? He said, yeah. Paris is called hot. We could call yours lukewarm. Anyway, count it off. There's one more tune.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was blue and high above. The moon was new and so was love. You say you part of my ears, saying, love, where can you be? You can relax, love has its day. That is fast. You go away. You speak in heart of my ears, saying, love, come back to me. Remember every little thing we used to do. Oh, I'm so lonely. Every road I walked along with you. Oh, wonder I'm so lonely. I love you. Oh, the night was cold, the moon was new, but love is all. And while I'm waiting here, this heart of mine is singing, love, come back to me. I remember every little thing you used to do. Oh, I'm so lonely. Every road I walk along with you. Oh, no wonder I'm so lonely. Oh, the sky was blue, but the night was cold. The moon was new, but love is all. And while I'm waiting here, this heart of mine is singing, "Lover, come back. Please, lover, come back. Lover, come back. Please, lover, come back. Lover, come back to me." Thank you so much.
That was good, yeah. Phenomenal. Thank you, Harrisburg. That's it. And thank you, Rod. Great arrangements, Rod. Thank you so much. And now we're going to get the rest of the guys up here. We have just a couple more tunes for you, if you follow the program. And, the only direction we could go after such an exciting set is to bring it down a little bit, and when our missing personnel, we're going to pay tribute to Duke Ellington. This young man here walking next to me to sit down, I said to him earlier, if I had hair like that, I'd have hair. I might even get a date. Things aren't working out so well these days. So this song is titled "I Remember Duke." It's music. Leonard Feather actually, who wrote a lot of liner notes and jazz history, actually composed this tune, and it's arranged by Tommy Newsom. To some of you, that's a new name, but he was the lead alto player on John Doc Severinsen's Tonight Show band, and they're very, very good arranger as well, and alto saxophonist. So we're gonna feature Tom Hall now. Are you ready, Tom? Some days. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. what a story career. During breaks, when he was working on the strip, Desert Inn, he used to go play tennis with Kenny Rogers, They'd hop in his Porsche and go somewhere to play tennis at night. And he's got 50 stories just like that, that he talks about, and I'm always amazed. And what a fantastic musician. It's a pleasure to be your friend, sir. Well, we have another tune, our last closing tune, but before we do that, we had this, I remember Duke, and I told you that it was for the Doc Severinsen band. So I'm going to start up in the trumpets. Did you hear those high notes? That was Pete Bresciani. And to his right is Greg Van Boven, and then we have Dan Johnson and Lance Phelps. Moving down here behind me is Randy Crawford and Giovanni Diaz Aguilar, Tyler Janud, and David Hale. And so you already met Tom here, and we talked about him, Tom Hall, lead alto, and Henry Stutz here is the second alto, sitting next to me. He's going to be featured on this last tune, Henry will be. And I like when he's sitting next to me because he reads better than I do. And he's, how old are you, Henry? He's 15. He's a student at the Las Vegas Academy of Performing Arts, and I'm just so thrilled to have him here. It's quite a diverse age group demographically, don't you think? And it's all works together so doggone well. And so Henry starts, and then next to Tom is Mark MacArthur, who and the amazing Max Marquis on violin. Max is working on his master's degree at UNLV these days. Very busy guy. Now, piano, Etsuko Mater. And behind her a little bit is Roberto Gallegos on the guitar. Luis Schliefka on bass. And the great Bob Cannell on drums. So I really want to thank you all for spending your afternoon here, really, because it means a lot to us. You play the music, and then to be heard and appreciated in this way is very meaningful. Because as you know, we have Cirque du Soleil in town, and it's not like the old days where each hotel had a large orchestra playing behind stars like Sammy Davis and Sinatra. And but that love and that fire never dies. It's always within the musicians, and we got some of the greatest musicians in this town. And I'm proud to be part of this. Okay, here we go. Beautiful friendship. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. you've actually had gigs, you know. My phone is not ringing.